I'm Sophia Seltzer-Hill. I'm part of Girl Scout Troop 320 and I'm a member of Girl Scouts Heart of the South. When I was 13, I was at a camp. It wasn't through Girl Scouts or anything, it was just a camp and with some friends, and a guy ran up and sexually assaulted me. And that completely rocked my world. I was 13-year-old and this guy was 18. He was creepy, it was awful, and it completely ruined my world. I became super introverted. I hid behind super baggy clothes. I was super shy. I didn't talk to people anymore because I blamed myself. So fast forward a couple years, I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because my mom wanted me to take self-defense lessons, and I was like, this is kind of weird. We're doing karate moves. But I finally got used to it and it was super empowering, and I learned that I was super comfortable in my own skin and I could do anything I put my mind to, and I was in charge of what happened to me. And I could protect myself. So for my project, I was like, what should I do for my gold award? Well, I love jiu-jitsu. And so I did a self-defense project for about 70-ish people. And then I did some online stuff, teaching people, mostly women and kids, how to defend themselves in situations like I was put in. That was my inspiration. And so what I did was I had a kids-only class on a Friday afternoon, and it had about 40 kids in it. And they were all super excited, and it was so much fun. And then the day after, I did I did a self-defense seminar, I guess is what you'd call it, for some college-age girls and guys. And then a couple weeks after that, I flew up to Washington, D.C. and did one there for another Girl Scout troop. I don't remember their troop number, but it was my cousin's troop, and so I did it for them. And talked about it, and then I made some blog posts about self-defense, and that was my project. I did a lot of planning. I practiced all the self-defense moves hours and hours hours, and I planned it out. I had outlines, a calendar, and there was a lot of stuff that went into it beforehand, before the actual project, getting the word out. I made posters. I went to Girl Scout troop meetings and talked about it. I put posters up at my school and around town, and made Facebook posts and all kinds of groups, Sophia Seltzer groups, on Facebook, and Instagram posts, trying to get the word out as much as I could because this is so important to me. I told everyone I knew, I was come to this project. And then the day came, I was so nervous, I was shaking, I was oh my gosh, there's so many kids. But then I got out there and I realized that this is what I love, and I should do what I love and love what I do. And I got out there and I taught it. I was this is awesome, this is so empowering. And afterwards, for the kids, I had their parents take the quiz because kids didn't really fully understand it, but I had a survey about how safe you feel before and after you take the self-defense seminar and how lasting of an impact you feel it'll make. And the kids, I asked them, and it was raise your hand if you feel safe right now, and I realized they kind of missed the point, but that's okay. And with the adults, and everybody said it made them feel so much safer because you realize you can control your future. And my two coaches, Jessica Dobbs and Jay McIntosh, were super helpful through all of this. Jessica helped me practice the moves and talk about it on Facebook and share it with people and share the art. She's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She's awesome. She leads a ladies program in Jackson, Mississippi. She's so cool. She helped me through all of it. She was my light in the darkness whenever I was oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And Jay was super awesome too. He let me use the gym facility for a weekend to teach all of it. And all of my teammates at the gym were so incredible. They came and they helped me teach 40 kids, and they helped me teach the adults, and they helped me stay confident and focused through all of it. My patrol leader, who's also my mom, was also incredibly helpful. She motivated or nagged me to get it done, even though I had plenty of time. She was we're gonna get it done, Sophia, and I was yes ma'am, okay. She was you need to get it done. So she kept me on task. But yeah, they were all incredibly helpful. The initial self-defense seminar is kind of a one-time thing. You learn it and you hope that they're going to practice it and enroll in lessons, but they might not always. So I made online blog posts about why you should enroll in classes afterwards, and it reached thousands of people, which was something I did not expect to happen. And a lot of the people I taught went and signed up for jiu-jitsu lessons and self-defense classes, and that knowledge, once it's in your muscle memory, is something you never forget. And so through them, it will continue to be spread through word of mouth, through social media, through just learning that. It's something you don't forget once you learn it. So my Gold Award helped me significantly because I have really bad anxiety about talking in front of a crowd. And so when I got up there, I was like, oh my gosh, this is 40 kids. And like I had to go and talk to people about my project to get them to show up. And so I had to learn how to convey myself in front of a large group, like a massive group. Like, oh my gosh, all these people, oh my goodness. I learned that as soon as I'm comfortable, everybody else is comfortable. And nobody's judging me, and you know, I'm doing my thing, everybody thinks it's awesome. I learned how to talk in front of groups, and I grew because of that. I do not struggle nearly as much talking in front of large groups, because once you talk to 40 little kids at once, everything looks easier. And to girls coming up to doing your project, do what you love and love what you do, because you're gonna be stuck with it for months. You're gonna be planning it, and if it's something you don't like, you're gonna be miserable. So find something you really love and are really passionate about. I had planned some other project with something I didn't even really like that much because I thought it would be a more convenient and easy to do project. And then I realized, why am I doing it? If I hate it, what's the point of me trying to do it? And if you love it, it will be something you enjoy, and you will really feel like it makes a huge impact because it's something you care about.